What's going on, Sports Wars? This is Ryan with the RK Outpost and GeeksGamers.com, and it continues to get worse and worse for Jacksonville Jaguars head coach Urban Meyer after he made the decision to not travel home with the team after their big loss against the Cincinnati Bengals. After an 0-4 start, when he's already feeling a lot of pressure, he decided instead to let the team travel home to Jacksonville while he stayed there, ended up getting caught in a viral video out at a bar with a woman who was not his wife, and has become a massive, massive distraction for the Jacksonville Jaguars. You can see this. Urban Meyer has zero credibility with Jaguars after viral bar video, and the Jags owner is now being forced to make a statement about this, and Jags owner Shad Khan says Urban Meyer must regain his trust and respect, which means he's completely lost it. Not a good place to be in when you're supposed to be leading this team, when you're supposed to have the moral authority over a lot of these players. That is not going to be something good moving forward for Urban Meyer. Now, if you missed it, right, we had this ridiculous apology. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's 2 minutes long of Urban Meyer basically just saying, I'm sorry. But like he just was looking down at the ground like a bitch, not even really taking responsibility. It looks like he doesn't want to be there. It's shameful. Listen to this.
The viral video from your place over the weekend.
Yeah, I just apologize to the team and staff and for being a distraction, just stupid. And so I explained everything that happened and owned it, and just stupid. Should not have myself in that kind of position.
That's true, but if you're going to own it, you should probably address the team as a whole, which reportedly only talk to position groups. We're going to get to this because there has been things coming out of the Jacksonville Jaguars locker room that do not sound good for the future of Urban Meyer in Jacksonville. Let's listen to a little more.
Urban, did you fly back with the team, or did you stay in?
No, I stayed to see the grandkids, and we all went to dinner that night at a restaurant, and then there's a big group next to our restaurant, and they wanted me to come over and take pictures, and I did. And they were trying to pull me out on the dance floor, screwing around, and I should have left.
Trying to pull me out of the dance floor, screwing around. We saw a lot of that video. It didn't look like you were being dragged out there, Urban Meyer, but I'm sure a lot more is going to come out about that. This is the big news today. This big thread from Michael Silver, I think is NFL Network. No, Sports Illustrated, okay. Thread. The Urban Meyer situation in Jacksonville has reached a crisis point, especially in the locker room. One player told me he has zero credibility in that stadium. He had very little to begin with. Players were particularly put off by the fact that Meyer canceled Monday's team meeting as he dealt with the uproar over the videos of him and a young woman getting cozy in that Ohio bar. He even canceled the team meeting. He was too scared, a player said. Instead, Meyer only apologized to position groups individually. He portrayed the woman in the videos as a random person who was just there dancing. Suffice to say, his audience was highly skeptical. Said one player, "We looked at him like, what the fuck? Right when he left, everyone started dying and he knew it. Bottom line," said the player, "it's bad. I don't know how he's going to function." And when you look at what the owner has had to come out and say, that has to be a wonder for them. Is this something that can continue? This is what Shad Khan says, the owner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. "I have addressed this matter with Urban. Specifics of our conversations will be held in confidence. What I will say is his conduct last weekend was inexcusable. I appreciate Urban's remorse, which I believe is sincere. Now we must regain our trust and respect. That will require a personal commitment from Urban to everyone who supports, represents, or plays for our team. I am confident he will deliver." So one of these messages is like, hey, this guy fucked up, but we're standing behind him. He needs to improve, but we're standing behind him for now. We've heard that a lot about, coaches on the hot seat. We've heard that a lot about quarterbacks who are about to be replaced. I do not know what's going to happen. I don't know if this situation is sustainable because I don't think Urban has the balls necessary to stay there through this. I just don't. We've seen Urban Meyer leave at the drop of a hat so many times when the going does get a little bit tough. I don't know if this guy has the balls, the stones, the wherewithal to grind through this when it's not something he needs, right? It's not something he needs to do. If he were to just quit right now, he'd just walk away just like he's done so many other times. He'll get a little bit of shit for it, but at the end of the day, he's still got to have all that money, have all that legacy and all of that. But this is so bad for him and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's such a bad look. It's so distracting. And one of the things I've been hearing so much is the fact that he didn't fly back with the team. Just that, regardless of the viral video, that turned a lot of people the wrong way, just based off that alone. It's clear that he is not connecting with a lot of people in that locker room, and that he's not going to be resonating very well with them after all of this has happened. How can you be in some sort of position of authority after this, especially when you apologize in such a shitty way? Let me know your thoughts on this entire situation in the comments below. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.